All right, folks, this is going to be a longer video because we got a lot in this secret layer here called the Encyclopedia of Magic. This, I waited in line on a queue for about an hour. There was some delays. I didn't think I was going to get it. The price for this was $200. You could have bought two and gotten one for, I guess, $150 because two was $300. What makes this set unique? Well, here's your typical spin down, but it's all the letters of the alphabet, all 26. So I believe this is the second time Wizards has done this product. And essentially, we're going to get one card with each letter of the alphabet. So that makes 26. I've seen a few box openings on the internet, and I think this is a really cool idea. There's a chance to get a hollow foil, I believe is the term, and there's a chance to get a regular foil. The highlight of this set is Urza's Saga, so that will be letter U. I really don't know the best way to open these up because I don't want to damage the card. And the first one here is not worth a bunch, so we don't really want this one to be foil. And to start out with A, we're going to go with Altar of the Brood. It is not a foil, and obviously here in where it says SLC, which is the secret layer, 3-letter designator, there's just a regular dot, and that dot is a symbol that's not foil. If it was a star, it would be a foil. Now, as for a hollow foil, if we get one, I'm curious to see if that symbol changes. So, why get this? Well, each one has its own unique art. Each one, it's just really cool. It's really cool. So, let me put this back in frame. The next one is Brain Freeze, and it is also not a foil. Moving on. I don't know, other than like, I'm not going to spoil. Because if you don't know what each letter is, you're in for a treat because I'm not going to spoil it. Okay, so obviously A, B, and now C. And we have crop rotation here. Not a foil. I've seen an average of about, I would say 7 to 8 foils per 26. And I've only seen about 4 to 6 of these openings. I can't remember. It's been a long weekend. So we're going to go with D here. Demonic Consultation. Pretty cool. I'm going to kind of set the foils off here to the side. And we'll recap. But again, there's nothing different between this. I thought that the secret card, which we will get to after all 26. We're going to go with E. And we have a foil. Our first foil, Eerie Ultimatum. And so far, let me just click. That is worth $35 because it's the foil one. This next one here, I do not have this card. Hint, it came from Core 20. Starts with the letter F. Please be foil. It is. Sweet. Field of the Dead. It's a little tough to read, but it's over here on the side. So that's back-to-back foils. Let's go ahead and $74.90. That's pretty good. That's $100. That's half my value in those two cards. This was free money. I should have bought the second one, at least to like give a buddy a chance and for me to get in cheaper. We're gonna go with a G, and it's Gary, Gray Merchant, Asphodel. You know, even the original base copies of those are still, a few dollars. So I don't know if they've made other ones. I don't buy a lot of Secret Lair stuff. I tend to stick to like artist only Secret Lairs. H. Hymn to Turok. That card gave me fits back in the day. Discard 2 cards at random for 2 black mana. Now, again, I'm not usually a fan of the artwork of these type of secret layers, but the cards are just so good, I just had to get it. Isochron Scepter, Shake Weight, foil. Let's see here. How much is a foil version of that? It's currently not listed on TCG, but the regular copy of it is $36, but I think, no, it's more like 10. I think my stuff has not updated. If you go to the actual TCG player website, it will give you more of an update. This secret layer did sell out, and let's see, what are we, that's J. Yeah, H.I. Junji from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. They sold out on this. It took about 2 hours and 20 minutes or 2 hours and 40 minutes. I can't remember. I got in around an hour and 15. So I had basically got an hour window to do this. Okay. Oh, Crack Clan Ironworks. I also do not have this card. This here, sack an artifact to essentially get 2 mana. It's only selling for 10. Wow, that's a far cry from like the 25. Even the mystery booster one is 18. So obviously the art is, you know, very polarizing, but if you don't, you know, this is a way for me to get near mint copies, maybe sell the extra stuff. That's why I bought this. Llanowar Elves, classic. I do like that art, but they've made so many different variants of this. But no, that Ironworks, again, Field of the Dead, Ironworks, those are 2 cards I don't have. I don't even have the Isochron Scepter, so I'm happy with getting that. Again, we'll see here. We got M. This one I would have liked in foil. Myrel, Shield of Argive. Do not have that one as well. That one is unique because it hasn't had that. I don't think it's had any special reprints. It didn't have any special art in Brothers War. It was just the extended art and obviously foil base, foil extended art. It didn't get a special treatment, so it was a little bit harder to pull. Moving on to N, Narset's Reversal. I like stuff like this. They look like playing cards. It's easy to read. It's, you know, it's clear, you know. Next letter of the alphabet. We're over halfway, folks. O. Obnixilis. I actually don't have this one. It got a Commander reprint, so it kind of went down a little bit value, but that was around $10. I think it's down to 3 in the base form. I'd be shocked if any one of these cards goes for less than $5, but I could be wrong. Again, what do we got here? P. This is a heavy hitter. I pulled this, my first copy I pulled in Double Masters 22. We have Phyrexian Altar. Big money right there. Now, this is one of my favorite creatures of all time. Starts with a Q. I really hope this isn't foil. And it isn't. Okay, Questing Beast. One of my favorites. It had a lot of text. Throne of Eldraine. It was like a good way to get, you know, put the opponent on the clock. Also take out the Planeswalkers. This was before there was a lot of 2-for-1 stuff going on. All right, this one, I believe, starts with R. It came out first in Commander 2018, and I got a foil Retro Fitter Foundry. Now this one right here, I think because that one was a foil, this one I would have loved. Hopefully maybe I will get the Classic S. We're talking a Commander staple. We have a Soul Ring. I hope that's fitting on there. Okay. Please do not be... This is probably the worst card in the set. Oh, by the way, so this is how it looks like in the package. You get a secret there at the bottom. We'll do that here in a second. Well, not a second, but after we get to all the letters. So don't throw the box away. If you get one of these, do not throw the box away because there is a bottom. Now, I guess that's a T, because we just had S. Oh man, a foil version of Temple Pulse Skull. At least this was not the Halo foil. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Possibility of getting on average 2 more foils, but that's... Now this we would love. This is the star of the show. You. It is not. Urza Saga. I struck out on that one. Well, I mean, I still got it, but if that would have been the Halo foil or just a foil, we're looking at big money there. But still. In fact, let me look at $100 is what I saw pre-weekend. Now we're looking at, okay, it's 50. Sorry guys, let me see here. Well, it says market price is still $99, but is there a way to switch it to foil? Okay, so there's 41 foils. The foil is $100. Okay, I don't see any Halo foils up or anything. Okay, what do we got next? Vesuva. Now, I thought this was going to be City of Brass when they kind of spoiled just the top. I should have, you know, probably... I wanted it to be City of Brass, but obviously it wasn't. This one's worth some cash, but the art, again, is kind of polarizing. Going with W here. Wasteland foil. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should leave us with one more foil. No Halo so far. I've seen a Halo probably 1 in 4 chance. The next one here, Xantra X. Got 2 letters left. The last one is coming up after this. So I don't think I'm going to get a foil, Halo foil. We got Yark. It's double O's. Enter the battlefield triggers. And last but not least, Z. Not a lot of cards start with Z, but Zozu. Okay, so this is kind of like on the low end of the spectrum here. I would say my hit for the foils is probably the Ironworks, maybe the Isochron Scepter, and obviously for me, Field of the Dead. But no Halo. It's all right. It's all right. And then obviously we got the bonus card here, which I don't know. It's kind of cool. Okay. And it had like a little ribbon thing that you just pull up there. Last but not least, what do they designate this? Ooh, a question. What is this going to be? Almaret's Archive. That's a good card. I mean, like, that is $20-something before. Yeah, 18 for the original copy. Now we're looking at $550. So, you know, although, yes, I did pay the $200, I feel this is a great value. For me, this is a good way for me to get near mint copies. Obviously, the art is polarizing. But, you know, a lot of this stuff, it's cool. Very good print quality. Again, I'm a non-foil type guy, but if I was going to get one of these in foil or Halo foil, I would try to move it. A lot of this stuff I'm going to put in decks because I don't have it. You know, Brain Freeze for that Storm stuff. Let's go back here. Urza Saga is going to go to, of course, the Soul Ring. Alter. If I had 2 of these, I would play this in my Dan deck. But now this one, I mean, I don't even know how much it normally goes for. 20 bucks. I think that art's fine. Landware Elves, sure, why not? You know, I could put that in my my Turgid deck. No one likes me when I play Turgid. Turgid again. Crop Rotation. Again, it's a cool art, but not my favorite. And then, let's see here. Artifacts. Land Destruction. Okay, unfortunately, I got that. I could put that into my Urza's deck. And of course, Artifact. Field of the Dead. I mean, this is solid. It's solid. I don't know if it's as good as the first one. But no, I had a good time opening this product. I hope you guys had a good time watching this product. And I guess the next time I should be back is probably either if I can get my hands on a Chocobo bundle coming out the first week of December, or Lorwyn. I'm going to go into Lorwyn. So I think that comes out in January. Anywho, guys, I hope you enjoyed the secret layer, the Encyclopedia of Magic, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.